All right. In the meantime, while Anthony gets that situated, we're gonna go ahead and watch some deleted. Or sorry, not wow. I got deleted on my mind right now. We're gonna go ahead and watch the Ville. Oh, yo, the Ville is almost at 13K subs. Hey, go subscribe, bro. Go subscribe to the Ville. That's the guy right there. Whatever information that he needs to find, he's gonna find it, and he don't miss. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Ville for real. But look, shout out to the chat. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to everyone here with me right now. Appreciate every single one of y'all. This is Single City Reactions only on the Flex Mind Network. You know what we gotta do, right? This is what we gotta do. We gotta do our little intro. So let's go ahead and do it. Yo, right here. Right here in the small box. Right here in the small box. Welcome back to Single City Reactions only on the Flex Mind Network. I'm the original anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, we're gonna get to the bottom of this Nokia video. I haven't even watched it yet, but you know what? That's gonna be a separate reaction on the side because I have my own things to say about it. I saw some screenshots about what's going on in the video. I got my own things to say about it, but let's go ahead and get into this video, all right? So with that being said, I'm probably going to react to Jalopy next. Because that makes the most sense right now. But look, let's not waste any more time. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Shout out to the chat again. Shout out to the live chat. Shout out to anybody that's watching, commenting, all that, all right? So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into the video, all right? Let's go. Talk to me, Ville.
Well, Drake decided to drop the music video. He finally decided to drop it. Now, it's funny because he was supposed to drop this, I think,
a few days ago. Check it out after
the day before or something like that. But then Kendrick Lamar was heard or rumored to do a music video in California, and all of a sudden it was postponed. But he ended up following through. But in that video, I had stated that in this music video that Drake drops for Nokia, I had assumed that he was going to do something or leave some type of subliminal message in regards to the beef, because now people are speculating that Drake either imitated or intimidated Kendrick Lamar in this music video. Now, some people, depending on who you ask, are saying that Drake was copying Kendrick Lamar, and some say that he was trying to intimidate him. Some say he's not doing anything at all. But from the imagery that we've seen in the music video, and there's quite a lot, I think there's a few things that stand out that people are referring to. One thing that I wanted to point out first off was the image in front of you here, specifically with Drake's wearing. A lot of people are comparing it to what Kendrick Lamar had wore in the Not Like Us music video. Somebody online had posted these images right here, and they're...
Are you serious? Are you serious? Whoa, what was that? Was that a subscription? Yo, I keep forgetting that I have it there. It scares me sometimes, but yo, I don't have Streamlabs anymore, so I can't see the subscription, unfortunately. But thank you for your subscription. It's bro, this is like a one-to-one copy almost, bro. You're literally gonna copy dude right in front of us for real, and this literally just dropped not too long ago. Oh, this guy is a fool for real, bro. Come on.
They were stating that Drake actually took a lot of representation from Not Like Us, specifically the beginning part,
Facts,
which later ended up being swabbled up. That Drake had took some of the scenes from there and replicated them in here. This is why I'm saying, was he imitating Kendrick Lamar? Because the hallway scene right here does look pretty spot on. Right here in the bottom pictures, I feel like they more or less look the same.
Yo, his face alone. Yo, you can't make this up. This is terrible. Jeremy just subbed. Thank you for your subscription, Jeremy. I appreciate you. Bro, there's so much, like, being from here. The reality is about being from here is that you're at a strong disadvantage. Not even like a strong disadvantage. You're at such a... It's a lethal disadvantage because everybody loves dude. They love the boy, right? They love him so much that they will gatekeep people if they don't love him. That's what we come to here now. But where's the talent? Where's the authenticity? Where's, like... It's not there. Like, everyone's bigging up Nokia. Nokia's doing what it needs to do as a pop record. It's a pop record. That's not a hip-hop track. Just because there's 808s on the song don't mean it's a hip-hop record. Sorry, not sorry. You're just making pop songs like Taylor Swift. That's it. Like, you're moving around like a Swiftie. You know? Like, let's be real. It's just like, it's just gone to a point like, yo, we can literally see what you're doing, and you don't even try to make a change. I've been saying you need to change up everything about your whole brand right now, bro. Because you're not just a rapper name anymore. You're a whole brand now, Drake. The brand name of Drake is such a strong brand, but like, you continue to go down this rabbit hole being a fool. And everyone knows what we be finding out about you anyway. So it's just gotten to a point where it's like, yo, like, you refuse to change. You refuse to grow up. You refuse to, like, you know, elevate yourself to a new level. And then, like, you're just childish. And I'm supposed to like that? I'm not like dudes out in Toronto that ain't got no brain cells. I'm not liking that. That's weird. That is so weird. But either way, like, me personally, I'm not there with them. I'm gonna speak honestly. And honestly speaking, bro, there's so much work you gotta do for yourself. It's not even funny. Like, you need to go fly to a private island with nobody there. On some Castaway type ish. And then just write. Just do something, bro. Switch up the flow. Do something. People been begging you to, like, stop rapping like that, because it don't work for real. The only reason why this song worked is because that marketing campaign y'all put behind it. And yet, what are y'all suing for? But let's keep going. I'm saying too much. Let's just keep going.
What they're wearing. And when you kind of look at it hand in hand, side by side, it does look like they're wearing the same exact thing. It looks like Drake is copying Kendrick Lamar. And as far as the top part of the photo, the hallway scene looks very similar. Yep. So the background scene right here looks similar, but what they wear here seems to be almost the same, or at least identical. So like I said, it's this imitation. Not only that, but the thumbnail for Drake's music video for Nokia is a handshake. You know, a handshake with somebody, could be Party Next Door. But what I thought was funny about this handshake.
Let me guess. Party Next Door is nowhere to be found in this music video. That's the OVO sweatshop being worked again.
That they had showed on the thumbnail was going back to Meet the Grams. In the lyrics of Meet the Grams, Kendrick had said, "No dominance, let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friends. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother, identities on the fence." So for Drake to make the thumbnail, him having a handshake with his...
congratulations that you have a handshake with your friend, but brother, your handshake is you and your brethren locking index fingers. That's kind of peculiar, my boy. Like, me personally, I'm not a fan of this. I don't like when I go to hail up somebody and they grab my index finger with their finger. Bro, what are you doing? Bro, you're not a ting. See, that's another lyric right there, Anthony, right there. They tried it for real, bro. They tried it, no doubt.
Friend, makes me feel like this is some type of response that he's trying to give Kendrick Lamar.
Such a weak
in a way,
response.
is this him responding to Meet the Grams? Is this a response to Kendrick Lamar?
So, I just realized, because look at Torture Chamber. Torture Chamber, his title was like, oh, Kendrick Lamar and Drake pieced it up. Bro, there's nothing, they're not even close to piecing nothing up, bro. So, I could never do something like that to my title. If I'm going to put a funny title, like, to a YouTube video and all that, but I would never put something that outlandish, that out there. Like, nah, bro, that's cap. You're lying.
Lamar, is Drake remembering some parts of the lyrics that Kendrick had said over time from Meet the Grams and Not Like Us?
Tickle my
and is
wrist.
He putting that symbolism in his music, in the music video as the thumbnail? It looks like it could be a slight possibility. Because I thought that it was interesting how it was a handshake. And Kendrick had brought up Drake and the handshakes that he doesn't share with his friends.
Drake should disappear into the Canadian forests with his guitar and beard. Make a comeback in about 20 years with a stupid game show on TV or something like that. Oh, are you shooting at Steve Harvey? Yo, are you shooting at Steve Harvey? That is crazy.
I feel like this could be Drake responding, saying that he does have a secret handshake. But you could tell me that in the comments. Now, as far as intimidation tactics in the music video that people were pointing out, some people were alleging that Drake, in this segment as well, had snakes around him. Because if you're familiar with the Nokia phone, in some of the later models, you could play games on them. Snake was one of the games that you could play. So people are saying that Drake has this snake around the hallway to allude that there's snakes around him, like in the music industry. They're saying that this is him intimidating or sliding the people that he has issues with or beef with. But it doesn't stop there, because apparently in the music video, there's a scene where you see a white floor and you have all these dancers. And
yeah, I know some of them. What I was speaking to earlier, I know some of them. And I'm familiar with the choreographer that did that shit, so.
It has a bird eye view angle of the dance scene. And it looks like, from what it appears like and what everybody's saying, is that this looks like the halftime show that Kendrick Lamar did. It looks
way! Yo, this guy is lame! Are you serious? Yo, this guy is lame for real. Come on, bruh. Yo, you're Mr. Innovation. You're Mr. Creative. You're Mr. I get it done my way. But, bro, you're literally, it's 1-to-1 copy almost. Just because you change some elements to it don't mean that it's an original. Bro, it's literally a 1-to-1. I'm gonna watch this video with so much disappointment in my heart. Like, I'm literally about to watch this video with so much disappointment in my heart, for real, bro. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Wow. That's insane, bro. And then like, I know what he's gonna say because I saw a clip. on Instagram. Oh, everyone's like, oh, Drake can dance now. Drake can dance. Ooh, Drake can probably dance better than Kendrick Lamar.
The dancers, having a lot of dancers in the scene.
I'm going to say this right now. As much as we got talented dancers in Toronto, they cannot compare to LA dancers. I'm sorry. LA is the hub. LA is the base for dance. Every dance style you can think of is there, bro. Let's be so for real, right? That's crazy.
And having a white floor. The white floor is what really gives it away, to be quite honest with you. And I'm not going to lie, bro. Looking at these pictures, making it black and white, because this is the Super Bowl, by the way. This is the Super Bowl cutout that I had just put in black and white.
I would respect that. Drake should make Degrassi the movie. He could be the principal. He'd love that. Oh, my God. Keep it PG, y'all. He's so lame, he couldn't even shoot the video in Toronto. Dude's almost 40 and still can't. I'm telling you. He never shot this in Toronto? I swear it was shot in Toronto. Plus, Kendrick and Dave Free done a handshake in the... Yup. There you go. In the Not Like Us video. Facts. Like, bro, you're literally just looking at the Not Like Us video and you're looking at the Super Bowl performance and you're literally doing what you're known for doing, which is just copying people and their work, and then claim that you are creative. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to Drake fans in Toronto. Because they will see the play in front of them, and they will still ignore it and say, oh, this guy is the GOAT. Like, for example, I seen this one tweet, which was saying, oh, Drake is the reason why double beat songs are popular. Or songs with multiple beats are popular again. Like, that hasn't been done before. He made, okay, let's keep it honest, bro. He's not the first man to do it. And he's not the first man to make it popular. Why? Because that idea came from somewhere else. Regardless if you want to name a name or not. That came from somewhere else. Where do you think that producer got that idea from? He got the idea from hearing it from somebody else. So what are we talking about? I don't like when people, they will literally see what's going on in front of them and they're still going to ignore it and say, this guy's the best. Knowing that that's not true. That bugs me. That's what really bugs me when it comes to this dude. Because when you put his whole life on display, it's almost like he has no talent at all. He don't write. Write what? He probably took that from somebody. Weather Woman and weed is crazy. Nobody's not unless that's them linking fingers. Insane. I'm unsure if I believe Drake thinks he's being sneaky or not because both are dumb. Valid.
Looking at it from like here, from right here, I can kind of see what people are talking about. It looks somewhat similar. A lot of people are pointing at stuff like this and claiming that this could be a subtle shot at the Super Bowl. But the one thing that I will say, if that's the case, is that the whole lawsuit is ridiculous at that point, because why are you going to send subliminals like this, but still go and face a lawsuit for defamation for a song? It could be subtle, so that way it isn't that much noticed. But to be honest, man, it'd be crazy if UMG had brought this up, saying that Drake isn't offended because he's sliding the music video and the Not Like Us performance. Who knows if UMG will bring up Nokia and these subliminals that people are talking about online. I think right now it's just speculation. It's just what people are talking, like the fans are talking about it. You know, it's not really something I don't think will be in the court of law. But it is crazy for Drake to go and sue for defamation, and then people are claiming that he's intimidating Kendrick Lamar in his music video. But it doesn't stop there, because Kendrick Lamar affiliate had also said some things that he had noticed in the music video, and other people have noticed as well. Now this is Hit J3 getting at Drake, letting him know that he thinks that he is copying Kendrick, because a lot of people are reposting this picture right here that Kendrick had took on Squabble.
This man predicted it. How to be more like Kendrick for this man predicted it. Oh, I gotta share that on my IG page. I got to share that image on my Instagram page. Oh, that is crazy. That is crazy. And you know what people are gonna say? Some people would actually see what Drake is doing and be like, oh, it's okay. He made it better. It don't matter. He took the idea and made it better. Bro, are you serious right now, bro? The reason why I'm saying these possible answers is because I've heard this already. I've heard all of this nonsense already. Trust me, it gets so tiring. Bro, I can never argue with a Drake fan because it gets so tiring. It's like pointless. It's literally pointless banter. Literally, you can't even have a civilized conversation with them because they're going to get so aggravated. Like, bro, be so for real right now, man. It's just like, it's so sad to see.
Well, look, him reading a book that says How to Be More Like Kendrick for Dummies. This is going viral after people are saying that Drake is copying Kendrick Lamar. Now, Hit J3 had made a post pointing something out from the music video as well. He had said, now they all of a sudden got a video full of black women. Yeah, somebody took notes from the real GOAT. Now, this is Hit J3, affiliate of Kendrick Lamar, was on the GNX album, stating that Drake had copied Kendrick Lamar because of the women that he added to the video. But I think the thing that's more notable to talk about that point right there is the choreography from the women. Now, you see, Drake isn't really known to do choreography. He doesn't really have choreography in a majority of his music videos. But this time around, he did add women. I could understand why people like Hit J3 are saying that Drake copied Kendrick Lamar. I think the main thing to also point out about the choreography was that it was done by a woman named Tanisha Scott. And the last time that Drake had reached out to Tanisha Scott was to help with the song Hotline Bling. She was the one that helped him do the dances and the choreography for Hotline Bling. I think there was some women in there that she had helped do that as well. So him reaching out to her to help with the choreography after some time now, people like Hit J3 and others think that this is Drake's way of imitating Kendrick Lamar, how to be like Kendrick Lamar, which I think is a fair assessment, given the fact that he hasn't added choreography in a while, at least not to that magnitude. Hit J3 also doubled down when somebody had told him, mind you, Drake has had black women in videos for years. This is Hit J3 rebuttaling by saying, stop acting like that's not Dot's style. With the dancers and the moves, we know the real. So rather you think this is Drake intimidating or imitating Kendrick Lamar, without a doubt, it got people talking. It has people questioning, is this Drake trying to send a message? And if so, what type of message is he trying to send? Or is he just making a video just to make a video? The speculation is definitely in the air because of the beef. And whether you like it or not, it's going to stay there for how long ever it stays there. It wouldn't be a good move to try to intimidate Kendrick.
Hey, Swamp God, take care. Take care. Are you going to bed? Oh, I got you. No problem. I got you with the entertainment, no doubt. You're always going to listen. When you're at this channel, you're always going to catch a vibe. You're going to learn something. You're going to catch a vibe. It's going to be fun over here. But thank you for stopping by, for real. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself. If you're going to bed, get some sleep. Wake up with some positivity. All that jazz, Hope you wake up to sunshines. You know what I'm talking about? But take care and have a great day or a great night.
Lamar, if you're in a legal battle against your label in regards to a defamation case because of Not Like Us, and you're mentioning
TWDC, that is a fact.
the halftime performance, I don't see why you would try to do that. I don't see what you would gain out of trying to intimidate Kendrick Lamar by copying the Super Bowl performance in the Nokia music video. I feel like UMG could just use that in court and point out how you hurt when you're still taking shots. But if it's subtle to a point where Drake could try to brush it off, or his lawyers could try to brush it off as just being a video, then I think this could be a slick way of him trying to do that. However, I don't think it's a good look if you're still going to court and still trying to take shots. Now, as far as going out the way to get choreography and adding things to the video that you haven't really added before, such as women dancing, sharing handshakes with your friends, things that Kendrick had pointed out in the beef, as well as...
That just goes to confirms that this man doesn't know himself for real, because look what it takes. Look what it takes for him to go out and do the things that he should be naturally doing. Right? Think about it. To keep it simple, look at the Pusha T beef. The man got bullied into growing his hair out from the Pusha T beef. Bro, you should already have your hair grown out, bro. That's just what it is for us. Grow your hair out. Nothing wrong with that. You know, but you want to have the fade and all that. That's cool. You know? But watch this now. After the Kendrick Lamar beef, the man got bullied into cutting his hair. Like, what is it? The braids? Cause your fro wasn't nap enough. Ugh. What? Bro, come on. You're getting bullied into doing the things that you should naturally be doing, bro. So now you're getting bullied into bringing in dancers into your video, knowing that that's what hip-hop is. Hip-hop is always going to have elements of the hip-hop pillars within the video in some kind of way. No matter how, no matter what it is. You want to add the beatboxer? That's cool. You want to add a DJ in there? That's cool. You want to add some dancers? That's easy. That's a simple concept. You just throw a couple dancers in there and that's it. You're good. You know, of course you're MCing, but then let's look at the other pillars. You want to put some fashion in there? Throw some people in some drip. That's what it is, bro. Literally, when you're making a music video, all you need is like some fashion and some dancers and you're good. That's it. That's the formula. I'm telling you, bro. T-Pain said Kendrick knew 3 dances. That's hilarious. But for T-Pain to say that, hey, it's valid. Because T-Pain can dance for real. He had an opportunity to score 1 point but loses 3. Hey, speak about it, bro. Speak about it.
Having the similar clothes, having similar footwork, and similar shots and frames in the music video, I could understand what people are trying to say. I could understand what people are trying to get at. And when I covered the video about Kendrick recording a music video in California, I had talked about how when Drake was going to drop, there could be a chance that he will drop some subliminals. And without a doubt, it looks like he might have ended up doing so. And then I start to think of this picture here in front of us, and it makes me think that this picture is starting to make more sense after the music video is released. But I don't know what Drake's real intentions are. I don't know if he's trying to send a message to Kendrick or not. But from what the things I'm seeing and from what people are saying online, it looks like it's still up for debate. But I'll let y'all tell me that in the comments, man. Y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Keep it a legend.
Bro, he's just trolling for real, bro. That's all dude is doing. He's just trolling. It's trolling and it just looks weird. Like, literally, like, yo, at your grown age, you still want to troll people. Like, why? Does that make you happy? Does that put a smile on your face? Like, it doesn't make any sense, bro. Bro, I don't know if you guys watched my 2 reactions that I did for Friday's from Friday's channel. I did one about Toronto rap, which was about an hour, and I did one about Complex Canada and Much Music in Canada. I think that one was about 30 minutes. But I expressed all my disappointment in those 2 videos. So definitely go check those out. Trust me, it's a good watch. Both of them equally are good watches. You know? Oh, Tiny, you're heading up? All right, get some sleep, Tiny. Man. Crazy. Y'all are tuning in from around the world. That's insane, bro. That's so insane to me. You know the next line is, I let you watch you do my yeah. But yeah, get some sleep, Tiny. Get to bed. Get some nice sleep. I hope you wake up with some positive energy. You know, catch a vibe. I hope it's a sunny day for you tomorrow. You know? But yeah, bro. Oh my God. What time is it? 7:09. We've been live for 3 hours. And we're not even stopping yet. I do want to get some food, though. I ain't gonna lie.